Smoke, Spray, Pray Live. I'm your host, Smoke, Spray, and Pray. Today is going to be Super Bowl Sunday. As you know, I've been playing for the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is my fourth season. I lost my first season. No, I lost 3 games in my first season, but I still won the Super Bowl. And I have, this is going to be my 3rd perfect season back to back, bro, which is awesome. Awesome fucking accomplishment. For me, awesome accomplishment, bro. I mean, 3 perfect seasons back to back, bro. 4 Super Bowls, like, come on, bro. Ain't nobody doing that shit. Ain't nobody doing it. I don't give up. Who say they do it? Ain't nobody doing it like the Smoke, dog. I'm sorry. Nah. Not on the gridiron. We 15-0 right now. We're gonna go ahead and play the Houston Texans. And like I said, this is Super Bowl Sunday with Smoke, Spray, and Pray Live. This is gonna be my 4th Super Bowl Sunday prime time, and my 3rd perfect season, y'all. 3rd perfect season. Give me 1 second.
Tonight, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Houston Texans.
With a December snow blanketing much of the Midwest and Northeast, what a perfect time to be in the Sunshine State as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Houston Texans. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They come in at 15-0, 1 win short of a perfect regular season.
And it's something we've only seen a couple of times. Miami in 1972, New England in 2007. We know they're not going to mail it in. They're going to go for it.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And
67 touchdowns.
Their field general.
And he comes to the end of the season.
67 touchdowns. That's crazy.
And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
All right. There we go. Let's see what kind of secondary we got. Okay. I mean, they gotta be careful, dude.
Throwing here on first down. And it's a short one here.
Yeah, fuck it.
To his tight end. And
This is smart.
After a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. So, Charles, you know, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now, here they are, 15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is.
15-0.
I do believe this team
is stop it, son.
too well coached to fall asleep with the switch now, and I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season because make it to the finish line, then they get the open week to refresh and
Oh, you bitch!
now, that can really hurt you come playoff time.
Oh my God. Oh my God, that shit got me. That's bullshit.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception.
Fuck.
I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the
And they got good field position.
First and 10 now from the 33. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Watson. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
Should have popped his ass.
That was a route not
bro.
just with dexterity,
I can't believe I
but with
fucking this.
intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he's going to be
Holding,
taken
man.
down with
Holding.
the marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
And room there to work it inside the 25. A good productive run there on first down. He winds up getting 8. Well, this defense for the Jags, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to...
What's up, Detroit? Shit, bro.
Perfect season.
Give it back to their offense.
You already know it, bro. 15-0. It's going to be my 3rd perfect season. My 4th Super Bowl win. Today is Super Bowl Sunday. I'm going to the Super Bowl today. Yeah, 3rd perfect season, bro. I'm 15-0. I fucked up though, man. I got a fucking turnover. It's still early though. Still, man. I can't be. Man, and they gonna score. They gonna score on that fucking turnover, man. It's the first time I didn't convert like on a fucking on a drive, bro. It's crazy.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
I know they're gonna run it. I know they're gonna run it. Fuck it.
2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Fuck it.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Here's Watson.
Son of a bitch didn't run it.
Open man.
Oh my God.
Touchdown Texans. Robert Tunyon, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have taken the early lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the gadget play gets him into the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will...
I am disappointed in my fucking offense, bro.
Shepard, he's going to sit on this one, and it's a touchback out to the 25-yard line.
For me, man, I gotta reply. I gotta reply quick.
Set to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we said... Oh,
my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. It's a big play for the Jaguars. A one-handed catch, that's one thing, but with the defender right there, that was a heck of a play.
It used to be that one-handed catch was instinctive in a game. Now it's a practiced move. They work on it before, after, during practice sessions. It becomes part of their repertoire, and it pays off.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He'll look to throw. On the move to his left. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
And that was not a bad
I guess I gotta take matters in my own feet, bro, because...
Nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
2nd and 1. He'll buy some time right.
Get off me, man.
A little juke. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Sliding out of the pocket.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
The Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. So quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
Hey, you're impressed, don't
Yeah,
you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on
Get his
these
ass.
games? Look,
Oh, my God.
every game's important. When you get
That was some bullshit, dog. That's some bullshit.
That's where we are right now to see who can make their last
This motherfucker, boy.
to get into the playoffs.
Elusive little motherfucking quarterback.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michelle.
Get him! Bro, don't tell me this is going to be a shootout. And you know what's fucked up? That I got ball first and then I give him a turnover. Now they
His 1st carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their 1st drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open.
Oh, my God.
And he's corralled, but not before.
That's crazy. That's bullshit.
49 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
More defense.
Now, here's 1st and 10. Off of play action, it's Watson. He'll get this underneath to Michelle. They showed off a nice juke of the defender.
Yeah, whatever.
Bring him down.
If I can't get that quarterback.
And just a yard to go here on second down. Lindsey now off the read option. These two teams, they met earlier in the year in Jacksonville, with the Jags coming out on top. So a win here in Jacksonville would give them the season series. Yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here comes Lindsey, toss right.
He's trying to die.
Down to about the 14.
He's trying to die.
A couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. Watson on 3rd down. Checks this down.
Damn, this motherfucker,
and
man.
The Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Touchdown! A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans have retaken the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. He's got a man complete. It's a big play for the Jaguars.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Flush to his right. Now he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Yes!
Wow! Shot for the Jags touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from taking the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
So 2 successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge win for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Guys, it's going to be my 3rd perfect season. 4th Super Bowl. 4th, say with me. 4th Super Bowl. 4-time Super Bowl champ.
Chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Offense marching back onto the field, and our focus shifts here to Sony Michel. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore. Or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Looking to throw again on second down. Watson. And Cooks has it over the middle. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Jags grab it. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Here you go, y'all. I can score in 10 seconds. I can score in 10 seconds.
You know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Going deep here for Landry. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
3 points.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And that is caught.
3 points. 3 points. I played to win, son.
Carter Landry.
Wow.
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
If you didn't, it would surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Here we go now as they will again try for 2. They'll throw now on the final play. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
I scored in 8 seconds, y'all. I scored a touchdown in 8 seconds. Woo! Off a fumble. Woo! Pop the shit out of their ass. Gotta make up for that, that 3 and out.
Sails over the end line.
Y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all ain't gonna do shit. 2 seconds. You better just down that shit. Yeah, down that shit. Take a knee, motherfucker. Take a knee, motherfucker.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started out at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, well over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown run as well. From there, we'll head to Cincinnati to check on the Bengals at home at Paul Brown Stadium. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints.
So he comes out of nowhere. He's got this handlebar mustache, greasy hair, and he says, would you rather eat a jar of mayonnaise or 3 sticks of butter? And I'm like, well, all right, never mind. Third quarter action now. The final
Nice too.
2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
On first down, Watson. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan.
Keep on throwing out that ball.
Get this one across the 35.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Now a first down throw, Watson.
Ah! Oh, you bitch!
It's Hubbard.
Damn!
Takes this one down almost all the way.
That quarterback is elusive. That quarterback is very elusive, y'all.
31 yards.
Very elusive.
That's a real nice job right there. Working
Hard to get my hands on him, but when I do, I'm gonna knock that ball loose.
If you get your
So
hips turned the
hard.
wrong way, big plays can result.
That was good. That was
Resulted right there.
a good play.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Watson.
You Pastor Troy, emoji cool smile.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
What you know about Pastor Troy, yo? That was my shit. Heaven was hell and vice versa. I have no fear. I don't witness too much hell right here. And this is vice versa. I be an angel, cause I'm a devil, a down south Georgia rebel, a whole nother fucking devil. Reminiscing on all the good and the bad that I did. Busting cats and splitting wigs and talking shit and serving niggas. I told y'all I was gonna be a fumble. I told y'all I was gonna be a fumble. I pity the fool. I pity the fool. I beat you like I did last time.
And this third quarter could not really have started worse.
I think that's a great observation.
My nigga, fuck what you say. Ain't no more playing GA. My nigga, fuck what you say. Ain't no more playing GA. We ready. We ready. We ready. My nigga, bounce. Bounce, bounce. What you mean, nigga? If you with me, nigga, bounce. Now I don't know about that Pastor Troy, man.
Field position for the Jaguars offense as they
Ooh, how about Pastor Troy and Lil Jon and the Eastside Boys?
come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. A lead man is
Throw it up.
he'll be down deep into Houston territory.
I said,
It's a big play for the Jaguars.
Pastor Troy and the Eastside Boys, AK Bustin'. I ride the whole clip. I cock back hoe and let a motherfucker rip. Cause sex shit is what I live for. Fuck him, fuck her. I'm representing. Put some more yak in my mug so I can throw it up.
First and 10.
Ice boy, that crumb music never die with me.
Tight end, this is Landry. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. Now make it second and a foot or so.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams.
Nah, it's not. You ain't no square. It's just.
Speed on defense at every position.
I don't know. I guess
Tight ends have created so
a lot of
many
people ain't fuck with Pastor Troy, my nigga. Like back in the day, like that. I'm on that old school gangster shit, dog. Like 3-6 Mafia, motherfucking 8-ball MJG, Pimp Hard, Pimp Hard. I'm on that shit. You feel me? Motherfucking Pastor Troy.
It's Robinson. And here he'll get it
A
down
square
to
meter.
7. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
So I can throw it up. Oh, he almost broke.
Down to the 2-yard line. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a second.
Look how they line him up. They bringing everybody to the line, boy. That boy running that ball too hard. They say bring everybody in. We need some help.
Robinson.
We need some help. Ooh. That's all right. I'm still running it. I'm still running it. Come on. Bring your whole team. Why don't you bring some people from the crowd? Come help y'all out.
They'll try and run. Boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
Well, the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And no
that nigga running hard.
On the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal.
Oh!
That's knocked down and incomplete. He had
rejected.
3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And this Texans defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Good job.
So
good job. Good job.
Twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator.
See if I give me a motherfucking.
If they get into a third situation,
hold on.
Might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
GG's.
On 1st down, they'll start out.
Get his ass! Get his ass! Safety! Safety! Safety!
And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. You know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety.
Yeah.
So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Taken in at the 11. Jags football again. DJ Chark ready to rock and roll. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading
Look
the
at your
NFL in
stepdaddy, bro.
receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. On the slant, this is Chubb.
Get off me, nigga. What's up? Huh? You want it? I want to go and slow down.
It's a big play for the Jaguars. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll look to throw here. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown.
Nice backflip, kid. I taught him how to do that.
Second touchdown.
I taught him how to do that, y'all.
Jaguars are closing in on that 16-0 record as they add on to their lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Extra point right down the middle, and that will make this a 19-point game. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but adapted for the touchback. And now out comes Houston. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory. But it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Watson. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, here's Watson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on him.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Back to throw, Watson. He gets it to Cooks. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He'll get this into the hands of Travis Fulgham. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes it all the way.
He thought he was going to make it.
A big play there on the catch and run. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This is a tough situation offensively because down 3 scores, the field goal kicker's not even going to come into play here. As an offensive play caller, though, you know you have to take chances. This is a time to get creative.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Brevin Jordan, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical. Someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll drop to throw, and he rifles it complete, caught by Landry.
Touchdown!
Touchdown, Jaguars! Carter Landry with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Jags have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up. 4
touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. The extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 19-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from just beyond the... Now a hit and a loose football. And the Jags grab it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
A first down run, not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run again here with Robinson. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. Well, this one's knuckling it. It just does get over the crossbar. He didn't get much of it, but he got it to go. And that will extend their lead now up to 22. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
A really nice return all the way up to the 40, but hold everything. The flag down. You see it on your screen. This one looks like it's going to come back. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard.
And now a fumble.
Oh!
And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
Oh, man.
simple this time and succinct.
I'm talking about hit stick all day.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried.
0 interceptions, 4 touchdowns, almost 300 yards, 13 out of 15 attempts. Come on, man. The stats speak for their fucking self, bro. 13 out of 15%, bro. I mean, 13 out of 15 attempts. That's crazy.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his left. Oh, a heck of a move. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair. Because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the... And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Julian Okwara. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Second and long. Rolling to his right. Oh, good move. Stops short of the 25, but that second effort got him a couple extra. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Fuck it.
He'll look to throw. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he is going to have the Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Where were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Jacksonville, they have indeed reached a perfect 16-0, but now still one game remains before they join the 07 Pats and the 72 Dolphins as the only teams to finish a regular season unbeaten. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
What do you think it's coming from?
I was talking with my crew before the show. By the way, best production team in the biz, or at least that's what they tell me to say. Anyway, I think it's worth discussing on air for this podcast. The new Nike commercial they debuted last night. It was not good. It was amazing.
We're playing the Chicago Bears. Time to go bear hunt.
Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Week 18 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Chicago Bears.
Not a good kick.
A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. First carry now for David Montgomery. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Alton Robinson. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down.
Green out.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 10. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. So out comes the offense now with a long
71 touchdown passes.
And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and the rankings, they don't matter to him very much. But I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. He's free going down the left side. It's a race. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
I was almost in my side of the end zone. I was almost in my. Ooh.
Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us to rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. The partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Montgomery running right. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Meanwhile, Fields' throw here taken in by Isabella. 7 yards, the pickup there. Working with a 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 2nd and 4. Fields. Over the middle, and it's...
Come on, man. Intercept that shit, bro.
I like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there. Tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
To throw is Fields. That's caught by Montgomery. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have.
I can't even challenge the play. That's fucked up. I tried to challenge the play, they're not even let me challenge the fucking play. Bullshit. 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 That's alright. Get that little petty ass first down. He ain't gonna score.
Now a first down throw, Fields.
Man, pop that nigga, man. Pop. What you doing going this way?
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they come out and reestablish the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive.
They go for a running play right now, watch.
First down, here's the run with
Stop his ass. You know they're going to run it.
As that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Back to Montgomery on second.
Get that motherfucker. That's the holding, man. That motherfucker off my jersey, man.
What say you, Mr. Referee?
What say you? That's what the fuck.
You can see this quite a bit on running plays where the guy's out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected, but I know this will surprise you. I coached some receivers in the season. We worked
About 7 yards off of that one.
and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
5 yards?
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, got to make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Now it's Fields. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
You two little pussy at 3 points ago.
Defense just flooded the field
We
with
still can
defensive
block
backs,
this shit.
blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Oh, you lucky I got
The
caught
kick
up.
by Elliott is good. And they get on the board been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy.
He's trying to make me fumble. He's trying to make me fumble.
The 35. So here's a 1st and 10
Stop it.
at the 38. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper at least, a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to get them focused on the task ahead. Maybe they'll take care of business in this one. Otherwise,
oh, he clipped me.
a double trap. The trap of losing the game and then having the open week and having to stew about it.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run it now with Robinson. And fights through one man. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
For a really nice pickup. Damn right. That boy running that ball hard.
Ball game here on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Robinson.
Come on, Robbie. That's all right. I know you tired.
2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle.
We're giving the ball back to back. Let me give him a little rest.
Space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it.
2nd
Bucket.
and 9 now. Steps away.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, gotta go. Oh. Ah.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
That ain't nothing. You said like that's a problem.
To play in the first half of an 8-3 game. Coming up at halftime, we'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coach were both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. Now that's a quarterback who's in charge out there right now. Wants to throw the ball on 3rd down, doesn't find anyone open, tucks it away, takes off, and picks up the 1st down. Not by a little, but by plenty.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
That boy running like dynamite.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Ooh, that boy running like he got firecracker up under his ass.
Out to his left.
Woo, 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 woo.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw.
No, I'm not.
The pressure right.
Who told you that? Who told you that? Who told?
Jaguar touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from
Off the top, bro.
I like it. So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And the Bears going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Let's do this.
32 now. Here's
Keep that pressure on that quarterback. Pop his ass. Let's go, Robbie. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Oh, I hit the quarterback. I think threw the ball. My bad. My bad.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Here's Fields. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. Throw left side complete. That's Montgomery. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, it's Fields.
Get your ass down, boy. Thank you. I'll take that, sir. And he can go all the way. Hey.
This the Super Bowl?
Nah, not yet. This is
and that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good.
I'm like 2 games away from the Super Bowl.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that in a great play for that defensive unit.
I am 2 games away, I think, from the Super Bowl.
And now on the field comes the Jags offense. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown and also a 2-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So
I know I'm going to win it. I don't go into the game thinking I'm going to win it. I know. You don't see what I titled it? You didn't see the title of this? Like, I'm already a Super Bowl champ. Like, it's done. I already wrote it in stone. This is officially my 3rd perfect season.
30 seconds to go in the half.
This is going to be my 4th Super Bowl win. I already wrote it. It's already written in stone. I already titled this episode right here. I already titled it. And it is amazing.
That's Montgomery. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line.
You got to see the Super Bowl, like I said, though, man. It's fucking awesome. When you see, like, the real my dudes from Jacksonville.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Back to throw. Fields.
Get your ass down, boy. Let me get that ball again, sir. Thank you. Do you want it? Do you want it? Do you want it? Do you want it?
Oftentimes you say some guys have a knack for creating turnovers. He forced a fumble last week.
What is that?
And one of my good coaching buddies, Frank Delano, always told me, hey, Davis, creating turnovers is not as much about skill as it is about
all right.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Will, because Will rhymes and with skill.
Come on, man.
With desire. We'll go with desire.
What are you, the rhyme master now?
Mother Teresa, I'm gonna survive my next match. If I don't survive my next match after I win the Super Bowl Friday 13th, I'll stop playing for the rest of the night.
It's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Second and 6. And that ball is caught
With 1 second left.
Jags touchdown. DJ Chark in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars will
And I get the ball in the second half.
just before half.
Just go ahead and go for the field goal.
Closet Mother
Now comes
Teresa
the kicking
approves of.
team here for the extra
So.
point. And oh, it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here.
No good.
And our score's
Fuck you
gonna
mean no
stay where
good?
it is.
I don't even understand what the hell that was supposed to mean, but
I'll be the next year for Halloween. Am I?
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And that'll carry over the back out of the end zone for a
I'm so
touchdown.
damn slow on.
I like that. Is it weird that I think that's kind of it'd be like a sexy nun, huh?
Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it.
I'm conflicted on that one.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll
God
get
gonna
started
get
up at
you.
Lucas Oil
Emoji
Stadium in
crying
the
loudly.
capital city of Indianapolis. And it's the Vikings.
We now proceed to the start of the second half. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. And the half will begin with a touchback. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. A big reason why they've been so successful, this defense hasn't been able to contain him when he gets outside of the pocket.
So true, and that's when it's really difficult because defensively you can have a game plan and trying to count for all the things you've seen on tape, the way that they run their plays, even his running. But when it's a play where you just can't really say, okay, that's how the play's supposed to go, what they call broken plays, that's when the X and O doesn't work. That's when their Jimmy is better than your Joe.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. Oh, able to avoid him. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9
That's a good runner right there.
down. 2nd and 1. On the move to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
I want to eat some Chinese food, yo.
Maybe been a little bit nervous back there, a little skittish.
Some egg rolls.
Decisive when he took off and ran.
Very decisive.
Some rib
Picked
tips.
up that first down in the process.
Some pork fried rice.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
I am just trying to see the Super Bowl. You thinking so highly. Hurry up.
When you look at the scoreboard, you think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. He'll drop to throw. Rolling to his
Not
left.
you putting your nose up in the air fantasizing about Chinese
He'll be
food.
taken down well
That
before the
face
first
emoji
at about the
score.
36-yard line. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
Back to throw.
I called some actual players from the Jaguars. Some players that I know. So they're gonna come. They're gonna do an actual video. Yo, what's up? What you see?
The face you did earlier when you was Matt playing as Jason LOL.
Unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing.
I call my boys down to Jacksonville. I got some real players. They gonna come. They gonna be like, yo, what's up?
As you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if
Oh
people
shit,
go for it on fourth down,
Smoke.
they
You know
believe
these
you're not up to
niggas?
the challenge. You want to show them differently.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Out of the gun, Fields. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
CAP. Oh moo boy they don't know you.
Fields on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
There's a nice pickup right there.
Congrats Smoke on another Super Bowl. If they do get me the richest one.
He's so stupid.
On 1st
What?
down, Fields.
Get your ass down, boy. Let me get that ball. Let me get that ball. Hey, where you going, fat boy? Let me get that ball. Twice. I made a fat boy knock the damn ball. I knocked the ball. I can't even talk right now. I knocked the ball out your fat ass hand. How did you lose that, fat boy? I bet if it was a donut, you want to drop that shit.
And they preach it. They
Bam!
in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They
Boy, it's
talk
hitting
about it all
hard
the
down
time.
there.
But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
They'll come out throwing here on
Emoji
1st
happy
down.
tears.
He'll let
Emoji
this one
happy
go
tears.
deep.
Emoji happy tears.
Ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ
What's up,
Chark,
Eric?
2 catches,
You seen that shit?
touchdowns here so far. And the forced fumble defensively leads
Yo,
to 6 points.
I knocked the ball out of both of them. First the quarterback fumble, then the one of the O line. That shit was funny. I can't believe his fat ass dropped it though. I popped the shit out of his
I'll
ass.
guarantee you this, after that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown.
That choice of words it us getting hard down there they gone flag this damn stream.
Try to finish off this
Lord.
drive with 6 points.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
The kickoff unit is
Smoke
out on the
like
field, and they will
WTF.
send this
Emoji
one.
happy tears.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Throwing on 2nd and 8.
Get your ass over here, what? Fucking boogeyman coming after your ass, boy. Call me the Baba Yaga.
Play for them, wasn't there?
I'm the one you call when you want to fucking kill the fucking boogeyman.
Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Maybe after I win the Super Bowl,
so danger averted.
season 5, my 5th season, season 5. Right now, there's
Ain't no way. You must got this on easy.
I'll show you my stats right now on my stream. Right now. Here we go. Fuck. Where's the options at? Okay, stats has been. They're not giving it to you on this screen. I'll show you. You got me fucked up. I got an all Madden all day. I wish they had a harder motherfucking
That's because really there hasn't been any.
Don't change nothing.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone,
I'll show you. But I don't think that they'll give me that option during gameplay, during the actual game.
It's hard to execute against them.
That's taken on the 25. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field.
It is not only easy, far from easy. I'll show you. This game almost over with.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to throw now on first down. Steps away to his left.
You need to go against some actual players. This too easy.
To the 10.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket.
Next time we on Friday I am on to us. Emoji happy tears.
Back-to-back plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Steps away.
Oh, get over me. Oh, get over me. Oh, my God. Where the hell is my blocking?
Showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
2nd and 14. DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown.
I don't know why you on my ass, cause I LL with nickname emoji crying
loudly.
loudly.
The Jaguars look poised to reach 17-0 as they add on to their
17-0.
So definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's
Brian
work.
is one of those Jamaican brothers.
They're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode.
I was gonna go for a field goal, fuck it.
Touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead, fourth quarter, they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking.
Oh, that's the field goal.
As a result.
What is that? What Jamaican brother you talk about? What Jamaican brother you talk about? What do you mean?
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back
no return
to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Chicago offense
supposed to
coming
be
back
from
out onto the
Zimbabwe.
field. You see a lot of frustrated faces as they are
Man, I don't know what you talk about. You know my what?
Oh God, please with the Jamaican Creole accent. Emoji face with rolling eyes.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Get his ass. Get your ass down. Where you going? You too.
Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered.
Mes amis, kote mi se wale kon sa.
Already within a shadow of the goalpost.
That chick was annoying the mess, which is why me my bitch left after I escaped.
That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there
Smoke
and try and
always
stop an
impersonating
offense
them.
who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Saudi, mbaka kompren ki sa wap di la kunya, no mo shit. Mbaka kompren lang sa, no? Mbaka pale anglais, mbaka anti français créole, mbaka pale français, mbaka pale créole. Mon shit. Mbaka voye ti bout la, mbaka jwe ti jwe la, mou yo wap jwe avem, mbaka tue tout moun la, oui. Mes amis, woy.
That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
But enough with smoke. Why are you on my ass on Friday? BCI NCD 9 to you.
27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play.
Ryan,
because
stop
if you get
doing
a
this
pass
big
rusher
cat
second
walk,
guessing
please.
himself that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a
Mbaka
snap.
kompren ki sa wap di la. Sa wap di la, chéri. Mon chéri.
This will be fielded at the 17. They juked it. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Look at DJ Chark as he and the rest of the offense head back out. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him?
Pandeos, emoji crying loudly.
Cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Second and 2. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
Oh!
This is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
Hell yeah.
I'm concerned with running some clock.
I got cojones.
Taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line.
I ain't throwing no fucking picks.
Play that time for Jacksonville.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd
4-4-3,
quarter.
you got this
do
on
the old
easy.
hold up 4 fingers
Bye.
college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
I guess, if you say so.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back.
I'm just too raw, man.
And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
I'm gonna just eat the clock.
2 yards, and it'll bring
Just
up
let the clock run out. Fuck that.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him to just a couple and force a 3rd down.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got
Get my field goal back. I can't believe I missed that field goal. That
as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage.
There we go.
So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
Extra point up and through, and that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chicago offense set to get started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be risks.
just stay down. I think you got us too fast. I think you're gonna be dizzy or something.
The catch there brings up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy catch.
That boy got hit by a car.
Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Fields now to throw. A throw left side taken in by Komet. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And one last throw here for Fields.
Get your ass down, man.
Let's get to him as down he goes. Alton Robinson in there to get him again. That is sack number 6. One off the NFL record of 7. Big offensive explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Jaguars, they make NFL history with this, their 17th win.
135 yards past rushing yards. That's not bad.
On the regular season. And now they'll have the week off
17.
as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile,
yes,
for
sir.
Chicago, they wanted desperately to finish above 500, but
shit's quiet for Chicago. For Monsieur Level. What option is that?
What to expect from the new 18-week schedule. But no one, no one could have imagined we'd see the Jaguars finish it undefeated. The Colts, the Texans, the Titans, they each got 2 chances, and they each got 2 losses. In fact, we saw every team in the NFC West and AFC East take their best shot, and the Jaguars stood tall every time. Like Muhammad Ali over Sonny Liston. But are they the greatest? Well, with the playoffs just around the corner, we're about to find out.
Divisional championship. Play divisional playoff. So this is for the divisional. Playing the Colts. Indianapolis Colts. Alright, here we go. Settings. Play call. Advanced setting. It's all not matter. I showed you. Somebody else said that. That's funny though. They thought I had on you. But if I ask somebody to go up against online, it's nothing but trash out there, man. Might be a few ballers out there, but nobody want to see me in the yard.
Today, from TIAA Bank Stadium in Jacksonville, Florida, it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
This fielded right at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And they'll be let out by
75 TDs, 12 interceptions.
And he and his team, they're the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of run.
It got his man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Out to his left. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
And him running the football is not something that defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
He'll buy some time right.
Touchdown! Wow!
Jacksonville. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Jaguars are on the board first here in this division round matchup. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? What he told us? With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance at the man under center at 6'5". He always demands attention.
And it wasn't really his best performance of the year in the wild card round last week. He just had the one touchdown pass. But he got the job done and his team advanced. For them to continue on to the championship round, though, he's going to need to take a few more chances with the ball downfield, push it a little bit more, and make sure his team finds its way into the end zone a few more times.
A man who played college football here in the Sunshine State. It's USF's Marlon Mack. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And this is going to be a Colts first down as he gets it up past the 35.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. If you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Off the play fake.
Get your ass down, punk.
Go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happens here, but you know the good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs, you know who usually recovers it?
Straight defense, bro.
Block and let his quarterback get hit.
I'm talking about no breathing room at all. No fucking breathing room, bro. 3 and out. Go ahead, kick that shit.
Makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
He's got a man complete. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. 5.
Yeah! Wow!
Landry, an even 90 yards.
90 yards.
Are able to strike quickly for 6.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about
damn, I was in end zone.
you're going to get.
My foot was in end zone. Ooh, he almost picked it, dropped it, dummy. I
The
think
opening
you.
drive was that. Last one was.
Boop.
Now on the other
Boop,
side,
boop.
though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure to just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit. And try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2. And they're going to get it. That one's caught. And now the lead moves to 16. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT.
Damn, that's a bad kick.
Get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Hitchcock. That's into the hands of Mo Alley Cox, the tight end.
Bit muscle his way through that
Slips
shit.
up past the 45 before
Damn.
being tackled.
Hurry up, halftime. I need to roll up.
Throwing on 1st down. Hitchcock. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. Hitchcock.
Oh, you couldn't hold on to
A
it?
lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Sign the alarms. Let's do this.
They'll stick
You can't
with
be the
passing
beast.
game as he looks to
You
throw.
can't be the beast. Get his ass.
To go here. He lost
Get the ball, get the ball.
Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
2, 3 and
I
out.
do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive.
Oh, nah,
One,
fuck, they
recovered
made
the
it to
fumble,
this
so
bit.
they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He's going to look deep now for Landry. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. On the move to his left. Nifty move. And he'll take this from 147-yard line.
Nifty
to the
move.
A gain of 6. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Come inside. Come inside. Come inside. 11 seconds left. No. Come sit down.
I got the door open.
That's alright.
Are you playing the game?
Yeah, I'm doing the show. Fuck. Right now I'm on YouTube.
Oh shit.
You wanna say what's up to the people? Say what's up to the people. It's my neighbor, y'all. Go ahead, stick your head right there.
Right here?
Right here. Come over here. Say what's up.
Yo, what's up? Oh shit, I know shit was like this.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just score this touchdown real quick. I'm gonna wake her. She should be up. Let me just score this. Oh, they left him open? They left him open? Come on, man. Y'all gotta do better than that.
DJ Chark, 52 yards. And the Jaguars continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about the offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense.
Oh, close the door. Make sure that cat don't run out. She's still. Mom, close the door quick before the basketball runs out.
Zone coverage. Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. They'll look to throw here. And the Jaguars are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
24 zip. 24 zip. How the hell they made it to the playoffs? This is what I want to know. How the fuck did they make it to the playoffs? Playing like this. I don't get it. I really don't get it. You know who the hell gave me a run for my money? The Baltimore Ravens. They should be in the fucking playoffs right now because I won by a fucking field goal, you guys. Like, I literally won by like 1 or 2 fucking points. Like, I was scared that my perfect season was in jeopardy, yo.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out.
Baltimore motherfucking Ravens. They gave me a run for my damn money, yo. I'm talking about. ¿De qué haría? Oh, dile que no trae, que te da un poquito. ¿Tú no le dices eso? Look at this one.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be.
Get your ass down, punk!
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had a teammate who was able to get it.
He got me.
Hitchcock.
He did not make that first down. Wow, 21-yard play.
Struggle on offense. You're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do have basketball teams that don't really impress. You put people aside, bring people to life, make them move
Miles Jack here to make the tackle. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that result on each and every attempt.
From the gun on 3rd down. Hitchcock. He's got his target.
I'll try to hit stick that motherfucker.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hitchcock hits his target, the tight end, BowL Cox. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Out of the the gun. Here's a give to Mack. And this looks a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the second straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D. The Colts on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Hitchcock over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. He is very close to a first down.
He's so silly, though.
He's going to be a foot or so short. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. From the right hash, this from 48.
Fuck.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points out of ratio.
Can you take a break, come play some Friday with me, my girl? I don't wanna play with what she does. Emoji face with rolling eyes.
Every t-shirt that's been printed in football, it says finish on, because that's the main.
I got you, but I'm like literally like 1 game away from the Super Bowl. After this game, it's the AFC Championship, and then it's the Super Bowl. Y'all can't wait till I win the Super Bowl. It's Super Bowl Sunday, nigga. It's Super Bowl Sunday, nigga.
Jaguars come to the line to start
That's
their next
fine,
drive.
she can wave, I don't
For them
care.
so far, looks pretty good.
Say what now?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got
I know that's right.
good about the groove that they're in at this stage.
That's my dog.
Good strong throw and catch right there.
Tell him, man, I call my boy down in Jacksonville, man. You gonna see, man. And then you say you was looking for some single football players. You let me know which one you see, like, you know what I'm saying. After I win the Super Bowl, you let me know which one you want me to hook you up with.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
Oh, baby.
Past the 20.
Screaming, I thought you overlooked the message.
DJ Shark with his
What? Oh,
second
shit.
touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars are able to add on to their first half lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
It's a first half that leaves us anticipating.
Don't worry, I got you. You see, when they come and they, when they congratulate me or whatever, you pick out which one you like, and I highlight them and I find out if he's single. No, I don't want to run out on a 2-point conversion.
That
Time out.
CPR clip was cute, LOL.
First time out as they'll head to the
Say what?
sideline and talk over what to do next.
Right? Yeah, that's the first time they did that. They do random ones. That's the first time I seen them do that one. That was funny. That was funny.
For the 2-point conversion.
Boy, all I got is hit Derby and on it and cool.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is a big target to tight end.
I love how you describe
Yo, what's up,
Sophie?
Sophie?
Have some length and some catch radius.
I'm like one game away from the Super Bowl. After this one is the AFC Championship.
On the field, and they will send this one away.
I don't know who I'm playing.
You ever been to a game courtside?
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Marlon Mack now heading back out there. They've given him
Hell yeah. Oh my God, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That shit is so much more live than what you think. Oh my God.
Get the defense to react to other
Yeah.
And I want to play too.
But don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretary.
I've been to a couple Miami Heat games when I was Miami. My mom actually worked for where the Miami Dolphins play at
first down.
The Hard Rock Stadium was used to be called Joe Robbie Stadium, then Pro Play Stadium.
Shut up,
Reaching the
LOL.
45-yard line. On 1st and 10, Hitchcock.
Oh, come on, man. Intercept that shit. Don't just look at it.
Until they wanted to get that ball downfield, they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. They'll run the screen with Mack.
Hold it.
So you telling me your mother Ford Bean had a BowL player? Oh hell no, she has more lit than you.
I'm coming, Booby. I'm like 1 or 2 games away from the Super Bowl, dog.
Now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working.
I just wanted to get it done on a Sunday.
Snap, it felt like they had to try and keep
It
him
fits.
upright.
It's Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday.
Hitchcock. This goes to Mack on the check down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts.
I'm coming. I'm definitely coming because I spoke with oh shit, Sunday long. I spoke with DJ and Ghost Hunter. They're gonna be on tonight. Another 3 now. Ooh, I love my defense. Yeah, I spoke with DJ and I spoke with Ghost Hunter. He said he's getting on tonight. They gonna be on tonight.
He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Jags football.
I'm definitely shit. I'm definitely coming to the F-13. I thought I'm a 4-time Super Bowl champ. Damn it.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But boy, he's getting it done and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock on every snap.
Yeah, he's counting his yards in the hundreds, not the tens.
Nah.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for
Pass interference. Pass interference.
Complete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway.
Ooh, face mask.
What's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Well, more problems defensively. The face mask adds 15 yards.
And this has really been an undisciplined team. We've seen them make a lot of mistakes similar to this. It's a big reason.
They've been fucking up all night.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Rolling to his left. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good.
ILL be back for the Super Bowl.
Ready to start their
This
next
why I hate going to
Charles,
games.
that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest, but now here they
The AFC game is next.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting
What time is it?
locker room, you're just
Him
wondering
offline on
how are they
Rondo.
handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now, because I think this is a team
Yeah, I
that
know.
has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room.
Call his
This
number.
opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
On second down, it's Mack. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. And this defense going to bring out a couple extra DBs here on 3rd and a yard. They'll go
929.
Mack.
You listening?
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Are you online right now? Are you appearing online? I can just text your number and then you call it, and then I'll call you when the Super Bowl game starts.
They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. McKinnon here, it's complete.
Nah, they want to switch it up.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. They'll run on first down. Mack. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just
Mom,
a
you
little
sleep?
bit extra.
Ma.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah,
they sure do.
They made trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Hitchcock.
Oh, that's bullshit.
The flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Mack. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And Lutz puts this one through. And they knock that deficit down from 29 to 26. surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Taken in at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. It's a big play for the Jaguars. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Don't get mad at it. It's not his fault.
What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big gain.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Steps away. Finding room to the 20. And finally down at the 9-yard line.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
They're going to look to throw. Out to his left. And he will get this
Touchdown!
For a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this fourth quarter lead. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead will swell by 1 more. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Marlon Mack now heading back out there. And the numbers show the improvement, and this is kind of what we thought we would expect to see from him. I know we overanalyze these things sometimes, but what switch? What's flipped that switch?
Sometimes I think when you're as great as he is, you just kind of roll out each game and expect good things to happen. And that's not always the case. Those guys on the other side of the ball, they're in the NFL too for a reason. So maybe at halftime he gets a chance to regroup, kind of get it back together, get a little extra resolve, and now he's putting it into practice.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Throwing on first down. Hitchcock over the middle, complete. It's Morrison. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Now that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Justin Matabike able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. And you could say that is just another cherry on top for this defense and that entire team. But really, this defense has sparked what's been an impressive effort here in this one.
And notice you used the word sparked because you're not seeing that on the other side of the ball, are you? The offense right now, the spark has left their game, and it's been because of what you described, that defensive pressure.
Into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Second down at 4. From the gun, Hitchcock. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And Pascal's got it. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch. BowL's the mic. Mike's BowL. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
They'll look to throw again. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to find Gallup here complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Looking to throw. Hitchcock, middle of the field. He finds Pascal. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A good throw here, finding Pascal. 7 yards to pick up there. Second down and 3. Back to throw.
Hey brother-in-law, you coming to play with me and sis?
And he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot
Yes, my beautiful sister. Right after I win the Super Bowl
and make a catch.
This game is done with. It's a minute left in this game. After this is the AFC Championship, and then after that is the Super Bowl.
Looking to throw. Hitchcock.
Get him, get him. Get his ass.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
But hell yeah. Kenny Dickens getting on. Ghost Hunter, DJ, you know, the funny ones, they're getting on. Everybody's getting on.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard.
Then I got some other friends too, Sultry and her friends, they're getting on. So it's like we already got like 10 people.
Because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Interception.
This is going to be intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Jags are going to get it back here just past the 35. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
It certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every...
Inside the 10. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. It's a big play for the Jaguars. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Looking to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Back-to-back great plays defensively. You get the sack on 1st and goal. A great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at 3rd and goal from further back than when they started.
And the really good play callers look ahead and down and distance sequence. Now he's got to backtrack a little bit and go maybe off his play sheet to try and dial something up here. Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Oh!
That is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship. And now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Jaguars are winners here as we say so long from Jacksonville.
The NFL playoffs.
All right, so like I promised at the top of the show, let's get into some of the more memorable sound bites to come out of the divisional round of playoff football. And we absolutely have to start with this postgame clip from Jaguars defensive coordinator Alexandra Bishop. Now, you know the story. As a
Can't
hero
find
to
you on
so
PS4.
many, Alex was asked who her hero is. And her response at that moment, I mean, if this doesn't tug at the heartstrings, man, you need to check to see if you have one.
I'm offline.
Take a listen.
Who's my hero? That's a great question.
Here you go, AFC
I
Championship.
think my dad is my hero because he's someone that I look up to.
Mama, what's that little thing for the week for the ground?
Today, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's the AFC Championship game on EA Sports. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
This is gonna be a good game, y'all.
Something
Patrick
we've only seen
Mahomes.
less than a handful of times since his franchise was born back in the 90s, and that's Jacksonville hosting in the playoffs as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it'll be a great one between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
All right, y'all get ball first. Let's do this.
To the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line, and only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special team, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. On the move to his left. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And this turns into
this motherfucker, boy. You little, I'm gonna get that bitch.
He was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Yeah, because you know he gonna fumble that shit. Excuse me. Motherfucker.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Mahomes now on first down. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
Yeah, and they look fun now.
Passes when they're going that fast. Any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. They fake the give. Now Mahomes rolling to his left.
Get his ass.
And shutting him off. Now open field. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides.
Yeah, that was me. I would have made his ass fumble, but busy going on.
Him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Bet you won't do that shit no more, motherfucker. Try that shit again.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, and he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
Yeah, the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense could get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here, 1st and goal. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Jacoby Myers from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. That time a 6-play drive, and it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Jags now set to get their first drive. And they'll be let out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
And we talked about
75 touchdowns.
Championship game as they try to close out a perfect 19-0 season. Of all the games they've played, though, this year, this is far and away the toughest one. If they find a way to win it, guess what the next one will be? The toughest one they played. That's what happens when you have a perfect record on the line.
Yeah, they got a good secondary.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Fuck.
Chased out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
All right.
They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. And they get to him right out of the gate. And this defense hoping that that's a harbinger of things to come.
Yeah, when you give up a first-play sack, makes your quarterback wonder if he's going to go to the sidelines and talk with his offense coordinator and head coach.
He's good, complete. 30, 10, 5, touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, 78 yards. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
And now a two-point conversion attempt forthcoming. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for two. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the same, but he's not used to it in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Set to take over, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter?
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Ooh, baby.
Linebacker Miles Jack.
You can't save and come back to it.
A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total.
I'm literally one game away, movie.
The emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore.
I'm literally
Bring
one
it
game
back,
away.
get the yardage, and really
This is the AFC Championship.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the
The Super Bowl is the very next game.
The situation here. Carter Landry there to make the grab.
I'm coming, movie. Everybody gonna be on. Ghost Hunter, DJ. Can you dig it? Sultry. She had a friend too.
Necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to
We gotta have like 10 people.
And score a touchdown.
So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for two. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here, because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now this Chiefs offense gets set to go again. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happened. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Throwing is Mahomes on third.
Two hands down. That's the second fumble.
He lost the football.
Woo!
So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
That's pulled in the veteran Carter Landry.
They were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there getting out towards what would have been their normal starting position.
Again, he's got that man Landry. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. He'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Steps away. How did he stay on his feet?
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this from both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Here we go now as they will again try for 2. To throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that moves their lead up even further. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Cole Hardman. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try to create that energy, create that spark.
So far, he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And he had a nifty little deke juke move, but he stopped shortly thereafter. So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't come their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. Two of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Right back to Edwards-Helaire on first down. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Mahomes to throw. Complete. The tight end.
We got a nice fucking arm.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So on 4th down, Mahomes off. Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. Cook. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
I don't care what he's listed in the program. Fullback, running back, tailback, it doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback, just like the old days.
And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Yeah, let's see what I did.
Mecole Hardman.
I went with a special team defense and left it wide open.
Butker now to add the extra point. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now. That time a 9-play drive. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of
Catch that shit, man.
And this incomplete. An excellent play downfield on the football. Might have had a shot to pick it off even. But it's 2nd down. Going deep here for Landry. That went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
Forced out to his left. Trucks over it, and they're able to get this one across the 35.
Under the category of obvious, you hate giving up a first down on 3rd and long. And somehow, he finds his way downfield and picks it up.
Yeah, if you look at the coverage defensively, this
that was
is
dangerous.
Great, but no one accounted for him at the quarterback spot.
At some point, you actually have to tackle it and get him on the ground short of the first down marker.
And Shark hauls it in.
Get off me, man.
Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is. And I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Now here's Mahomes. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good game. Here's 2nd and a yard. Throwing now is Mahomes. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And he will slide down with the first down for the moment, but a penalty flag on the field. A little costly there. You wipe out the first down. You also move further back.
No doubt about it. So you went from moving the sticks to them staying in the same spot, except for that one guy carrying the yard marker. He moves back farther.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. He'll drop that off to Edwards-Helaire. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. So we are halfway home to figure it. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it.
All right.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And he's been fun to watch run the football. We know he can pass, but using his legs effectively here in this one.
No doubt about it. Watch him maneuver in the pocket, out of the pocket, making the plays that he's making, which are breaking down the defense. I thought back to when we had our morning jog before the game, and I couldn't keep up with you. Those legs, they're valuable for his team.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you? Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, hauled in by Sharp. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn and
that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Jaguars continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season. It's all come together for them, and they're really laser focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Fucking short kick.
Fields this way up at the 17.
Nice spin and score.
And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2.
Thank you, bro.
They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just...
No, you know how to get rid of that ball, boy. Boy, that boy Patrick Mahomes. Motherfucker got a quick release. I made his ass fumble like 2-3 times, and I got an interception off his ass.
Defensively, they snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they?
But when he's hot, he's hot.
The pressure that they expected, they covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try to make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
I saw.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
This ain't the Super Bowl, is it?
Nah, this is the AFC Championship. Super Bowl is the next game. The very next game.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Boy, that one was well read defensively, and this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive, because he saw it standing up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Sound the alarms. Third down.
Now it's Mahomes again.
Oh, he should have picked that off. Come on, man. That should have been an interception, bro. What the fuck?
But a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's
Wrong
just their
formation.
first, so 2 remaining. As
They tricked me last time.
This 3rd quarter.
Let's see if I get a fucking. Oh man, that'd be awesome if I get a field goal block. I got a couple this season.
On the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. 64 was met. Oh, they get to
What I say, son? That shit out of here.
We have seen before. Those super long distance field goal attempts, you worry about trajectory of the ball because they've got to kick it so far they don't necessarily pop up in the air real fast. And then you got to worry about your offensive line trying to get those hands down and out of the air so they do have an attempt to block it.
Yeah, tough to tell, but you just know from this distance over 60 yards, it's going at a low angle.
It has to start off just so it has the distance to get there. But the harder job, I think, is for the guys trying to protect, because ordinarily you just protect and don't worry about it. But here you know it's going to be a lower trajectory kick. How do you get those hands out of those lanes and get them down?
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for the second half blowout.
Thank you.
First carry here for Robinson. And down inside the 15.
We'll be running that thing hard.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They run. Robinson. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. third down. Robinson. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. One quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for a Jags touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Jaguars are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter lead. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed.
That's an ugly kick. Shit.
Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. Mahomes now on first down. Out to his left.
They made that bitch fumble. Fuck, he ain't dropped that ball, man. Pop his ass, man.
On first down, Mahomes. That's his running back. As he was aware. 3 yards to gain there, second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right.
Get your bitch ass. Get your bitch ass over here, man.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
Damn, that bitch threw that shit quick as fuck. Yo, he threw that ball so quick. He threw that ball so quick. Holding offense.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
He was
over
scared.
the middle, he's got Myers. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll be a second down.
You stupid. No, he threw that shit quick. He threw that shit quick. Motherfucker.
Mahomes gonna throw.
Get your bitch ass down. Oh, thank you. Go, 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 go. Hey, hey, hey.
As he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty simple we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget.
Oh shit, that was funny. Let's do the screen. I haven't done the screen all day.
What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. That, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this
Ooh,
one.
baby, baby.
This doesn't just happen by accident. This is important time for the defense just falls down and breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas,
Good job, Etienne.
and getting open for touchdown.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way. They'll drop to throw, escaping the pressure right.
Ooh.
The end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop anything.
Ooh, the shovel pass. Somebody grab a shovel.
Just add to their totals. That option pitch we saw, we don't witness a ton of that in the NFL, but it worked there down near the goal line for a score.
And it's actually a great call in goal line situations because as more and more quarterbacks enter the league with that mobility and having run option in college,
it's off. It's off. It's off.
And now it's not just
fuck.
Does the quarterback run it? Does he pitch it? Now they've added that third element.
Stupid.
He can rise up and throw the ball as well.
Now he's back
Fuck!
out there.
That's an ugly
This
kick.
one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. Their backs really against the wall now. They knew how tough this would be on the road AFC title game. And they have gotten all they could handle and then some. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 right at the 30.
The Super Bowl is going to start in exactly 2 minutes and 53 seconds.
Try and start this drive in the air. Open man is Myers. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Super Bowl Sunday, baby. After that, we're going to get some kills and some thrills to pay the bills. But I got to get that 4th ring, baby. 3rd perfect season in a row. Never been done. Never been done.
Extra hard, then do the Super Bowl.
I got it on the hardest level possible. You can ask my boy, can you dig it?
What has been a one-sided affair.
It's on all matter. It's on the hardest level possible.
This bitch wanna keep walking away from her PlayStation. I don't think I'm going to get on anymore.
1st and 10 as they search for a late score. To throw, it's Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
I am not asking him, I am telling you, you cheating. Emoji upside down face.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They'll look to throw again. Going right side here, and that's complete.
Nah, it's called beast mode. You see how I put that pressure on that fucking quarterback? He can't do shit.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made.
He use that fucking his stick.
15-yard line.
Bah! Nah, the ball looks about their ass. Where you gonna go? What you gonna do? Where you gonna go? What you gonna do? Where you gonna go?
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker.
Come on, man.
8-yard gain, 2nd and
14 seconds left in the game.
2nd and 2.
Let's do this. I'm ready to get my 4th ring, please.
Again, he'll drop to
Oh.
touchdown.
Oh.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target as they make the score just a slight bit more.
I blocked the field goal on your bitch asses. Y'all see him trying to show off? Go sit down. Go to the bench.
After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
There needs to be an investigation. I am telling the company the same.
He's so silly, dog.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And
pass interference.
As it's knocked away.
The fuck off me.
Penalty flag is down. So who's is this going to be on?
Oh, I got 1 second left. 1 second left.
This home crowd.
Should I go for a field goal or a touchdown?
I like the way you said happy.
I'm going for the touchdown.
The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The Jaguars are...
Cheer, big guy. Better luck next year.
As we say goodnight, everybody. And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
Get ready. Get my shit ready.
Super Bowl 56.
All right, so we've covered one half of our Super Bowl matchup. Let's get to the other half. Jacksonville Jaguars. And when it comes to this franchise, you can go through every season of their existence, all the way back to 1995, and you won't find a single solitary Super Bowl appearance. And what you will find is how they advanced to the AFC Championship twice in their first 5 seasons. But, I mean, those days feel like ancient history. So, yeah, these past few years, the only way you'd see the Jags deep in the playoffs was in a game of Madden. And, by the way, speaking of Madden, you know they ran the simulation for who's going to win the big game. And I got to tell you, I think they got
Talking shit about my Jags, motherfucker. Son of a bitch. Oh shit, we going to New Orleans, y'all. We going to New Orleans, y'all. Let's do this. Super Bowl Sunday. New Orleans Saints. We got Michael Thomas. We got Robert Spillane. Pete Werner. Alvin Kamara. That motherfucker's a beast. Alvin Kamara? Shit. Some of them, bitch.
Tonight, it's NFL football. Super Bowl 59. It's the New Orleans Saints taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the NFC champions, the New Orleans Saints. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. I mean, this was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. character, confidence. These guys don't lack for either one of those. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, our NFC champions, they have gone through a lot to get where they are. Everybody knows their story this season. What's the key for them as they start this Super Bowl?
Let's go full cliche on this one because it works. Remember what got you here. Been a winning formula all season long. It's a team that when we saw them in the preseason, we said they look like a group that has what it takes to be a Super Bowl winning team. And we've been proven right by what we've seen throughout the season.
Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Woo! Oh, I get ball first.
It's finally time for the main event here in 2025. Away we go in Super Bowl 59. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Fuck off me, man. Get off me. Get off me, man.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And out will come the leader of this offense.
75 fucking touchdown pass.
And he's been sensational all season long, but he saved his best work for the playoffs, leading his guys to the AFC Championship a couple of weeks ago. And now he knows what lies ahead. He's going to need to play a near-perfect 4 quarters of football to get his guys to the finish line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They're going to look to throw. Well, he's going to take a shot right away.
Right away, baby. Right away. It's the Super Bowl, baby. What the fuck?
On the first play of the game.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there. And almost a sigh of relief on that side.
Fuck you, gay nigga.
The guys can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Damn, look at all these stars they got. Shit. 1, 2, 3, fuck.
He'll look to throw. On the move to his left. Oh, fighting off the defender. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. He'll look to throw.
No. Woo!
Interception here on this.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
It's a reprieve. It's third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
And the reinforcements
wow.
stop him behind the line.
Wow.
It's a loss of a full 3 yards.
Fuck you.
And it brings up fourth down.
I got something for you guys. Come on.
Back to throw.
Come on with that bullshit. Oh my God, bro.
Here come the Saints for their opening.
Oh my God.
The Giants come up empty on fourth down. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Jameis to throw it. He'll find its tight end. It's Adam Troutman. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
To throw again on second down. Winston.
Bitch ass down. Get your bitch ass down. Y'all not gonna do shit on this drive.
So a escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. Exactly right. A lost opportunity.
3 and out, motherfucker. Fuck you.
And he'll be out.
He ain't doing nothing.
Around the 20.
Punt that shit.
10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Here's Tyler Newsome now. Taken in at the 22. Ooh, with a juke. Well, that one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times.
Pass him, great motherfucker.
And he loves touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse it through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, one here, one here.
The
Fuck.
decision is here if they get to that spot.
Right, Max? You see that?
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Oh, my God. I tried to run through the cut.
Marcus Davenport able to get him for a loss of about 3. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. Open space inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5.
The sack that 1st down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation, but didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the 1st. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal. They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And he will get this in. Jaguar touchdown. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Jaguars are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Striking first in any game is very important, but on this stage, the biggest of stages in the Super Bowl, that's huge.
You fully expect the other team to battle all the way through, but when you're the one setting the pace, jumping out in front, that has to feel great for the entire organization.
And now the Jags are going to go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, Winston. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas.
Motherfucker.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Meanwhile, Winston's throw complete there to Johnson.
He got rid of that ball mighty quick.
They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. One quarter down, 8-0 the score. On 2nd and 7, Winston completing it to the right side. Johnson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 34-yard line. Here's Winston. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith.
Holding on the offense. Bring that shit back.
Before he's brought down. Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here, a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually at the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game and taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says,
and he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Saints move back within a couple of the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And this is now a one-point game. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. Shepard is going to sit on this one, man. It's a touchback out to the 25-yard line. Jacksonville set to go again offensively. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Eluding the pressure right.
Fuck!
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion. Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Rolling to his left. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes.
Go, boy!
Open space, and he found the right.
Go, boy! Go, boy!
Travis Etienne, 48 yards. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen.
Nice jump. Get the fuck off me.
It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer.
Instant replay. I wouldn't give a fuck. It's the Super Bowl. 1, 2, 3. Look, they almost had my ass too. Boom, 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 boom. Right there. Boom. He hit me on the release. He reached for it. Got it. Bam. Here we go. I got it now. Boom. Let me go. Get off me. Shook him. Broke his ankles. Get off me. Broke him off. Get off me. Ooh. Beautiful.
Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Benogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. A look at Jameis Winston now as he gears up to lead this offense again. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watched the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
Motherfucker got a quick release.
Right side to start things out. And he gets
got a quick release.
I
give him that much.
30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Off the play fake. Winston. Throw left side complete to Troutman. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On 3rd and 1, here's Winston. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now a dump off here complete. And he gets this one in midfield before he's brought down. First down now, but that clock rolling. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Don't worry. I got 2 more.
Winston now from the 50. We'll get this one underneath to Kamara. Dances by him. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Bullshit.
Field is taken in by his running back. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 20-yard line. And now Winston wants to talk this one over as they'll take a timeout. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. A throw over the middle, taken in by Troutman. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Again, it's Winston. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal. Throwing, Winston. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
3rd and goal, Winston. Johnson with a completion over the middle. Touchdown, Saints. Colin Johnson from 3 yards out. And the Saints get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 2. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. Following the touchdown, Rohrwasser handles the kickoff duties. Shepard, he's going to sit on this one, and it's a touchback out to the 25-yard line. There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And he's been busy with his feet. He's been quite the scrambling man.
And obviously that can break down a defense, but a lot of it is just that they just get trapped with worrying about it so much that other things break down as well. You know, you break the huddle, and you're not just playing what comes out at you. You're like, oh, God, don't let him outside of the pocket. Don't let him beat us with his legs. And then he starts to beat you other ways.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Oh, my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking for Chark again. This time he's got him. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 13-yard line. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half.
Oh!
But it's incomplete. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It's been a tremendous season of football, but it's not over yet. One half remains to decide who will stand on the podium with the Vince Lombardi Trophy. And to call the second half, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a
nice
longer
kick.
than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Benogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
A first down throw for Winston. Nowhere to go here. He lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Great field position here as the ball will be at the 15.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Not a good way to start this second.
Ooh, I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that.
I can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. They'll run here with Robinson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James Robinson. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
and they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Benogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. Set to take over once again. Out comes the Saints offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. First down, Winston. Looking sideline, incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Winston to give. It's Kamara. Gets around him, and they're able to get
motherfucking Alvin Kamara is something else, that bitch. He's fucking good, I give him that.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
On 1st and 10, Winston. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Winston now. Yeah, this
come on, man. Intercept that shit, bro.
It would have been a great time for their first pick, but instead it's 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
No.
Switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
Watch his deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big connection on that one. 30 yards.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown.
Bring it. You know.
Chark, 56 yards. And the Jaguars are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2. He'll drop to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Benogany elects not to return it. The football will come out to the 25-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now Winston. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
And that's his 3rd sack, and that ties a Super Bowl record. Makes me think of my old college teammate, Reggie White. He had 3 with the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 31. Darnell Dockett of Arizona, Super Bowl 43. And Coney Ealy, 3 sacks for the Panthers against Denver in Super Bowl 50.
All those sacks, they've only been an official record since Super Bowl 17. I know it's believed that L.C. Greenwood unofficially had 4 way back in Super Bowl 10.
Wearing those golden high tops as well.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to
yeah, I want to get spanked by that much. I understand, but I don't think I can allow you in the end zone like that, though.
Nice play there.
I don't think I can allow you in the end zone like that. I'm moving up the field and all, but
there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. And that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination.
Fucking Alvin Kamara.
Guys know how to control their bodies when they run their routes. How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you've got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
On 2nd and 2, Winston. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
It's the 2nd time he dropped that damn ball.
Play before the quarter ends. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. One corner. Gonna need this one on 4th down. Desperation time. Winston 4th down. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Winston. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Ranked number one for the whole season, and ranked number 1 today.
Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
3rd and short yardage, Winston. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. At this point,
where the fuck was he throwing that? To the crowd? Was he throwing the ball to the crowd, guys?
And this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Oh, thank you.
And it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. There he goes left side.
That's all you got.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. What a moment for him. A pick 6 in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick 6s over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that would pretty much seal the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick 6, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison to the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended? That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown, 75 yards.
You recall them all, and what a play here. Another pick 6 in the Super Bowl. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Back to it after the pick 6. Winston. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A good gain on 1st. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Here's Winston. Buying time to his left. Winston into the slide, and he's got a 1st down. He is tough to bring down, Jameis Winston. Yeah, Charles, I remember calling a baseball game of his. He played baseball at Florida State, too. And you saw his legs, tree trunks sprayed in to those baseball pants. I said, how could anybody bring this guy down?
And that's part of the beauty of his game because he has that toughness, that thick body. He may not beat you sprinting, but he's real sharp with his mind, and he knows how to get away from people. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Winston's throw complete there to Smith. And he's taken down inside the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Winston now to throw on 1st down. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Now they got to get to the line quickly. They'll throw again. Winston. Flushed out right. Oh, he gets loose right side. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Touchdown! It's complete. Alvin Kamara, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. The extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
They almost got me.
The Jags will use the second of their
They almost got me. I picked the wrong formation. I didn't know there was one outside kick.
Talk over what to do next.
You gotta have a timeout.
Still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up to midfield. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Here's Robinson again on second down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now a handoff here to his running back. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. From the right hash, this from 33. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. And the Jaguars have done it. Jacksonville, the Super Bowl champions.
Good shit, you tried your best.
For the victors getting to hoist that
trophy.
You know, we've talked
won, son.
done it, and they say there's no
I won, son.
I don't know how there can be. The journey
we won, son. Perfect season.
And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on. That's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
It's my 4th ring. 3rd perfect season. Undefeated. 3 seasons in a row. Yes, sir.
And they are the Super Bowl
Look at him, he's still
playing. Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an
He's
entire
having fun.
season. What a season
I'll clean it.
has been. Feels like we
Oh,
have
that's
been there
tissue?
every step of the way.
Oh, I didn't know
Our
that.
entire crew doing a wonderful job.
I don't know. I just want Super Bowl. Let me enjoy it.
Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gordon signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
You won.
Super Bowl 56.
Well, I have officially seen it all, folks. I mean, where do we even begin? The Jacksonville Jaguars are Super Bowl champions.
Your Trina get on F13 now, smoke me and DJ on.
Undefeated.
Undefeated. Undefeated.
So I need you to help me out.
Okay, well, stop biting the lip looking like an axe murder. Emoji
I'm coming.
Of this accomplishment.
New Orleans, emoji purple heart, emoji purple heart, emoji purple
It
heart.
takes long for my listeners to start chiming in on social. Here's the first comment, short and sweet. Will never be repeated. And you know, to that I add,
Hi
will
Mama
always
Smoke,
be remembered.
emoji red heart.
And now here's another good one. How to make Kevin speechless. I know, hard to do, right? But I mean, now this one, can you blame me? Let's see, keep scrolling. Here's one. I hope it wasn't on rookie difficulty. No idea what that means, but I'll take your word for it. All right, keep those comments coming as we continue on with the show. We've got so much to cover about one of the most historic seasons.
Damn, they didn't do it like how they did the first one. Yeah, all my boys from the Jags come, like the real actual players, congratulate me and shit. Connection lost. Are you serious? I didn't even get my congrats. Fuck you motherfuckers, man. I didn't even get to talk to my motherfucking Jaguar teammates. Those guys out there watching, thank you for tuning in. I love you. Thank you. Your boy did it. 3 perfect seasons, 4 Super Bowl rings. What I'm pissed off about, though, that they didn't give me that. When I won my first Super Bowl, there was some cool shit they did at the end, and I didn't see it. I'm kind of disappointed or whatever. So I'll see. Yeah, I'm coming right now, bro. Don't forget to put a thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, guys. Thank you.
You see him? He's got on the paper.